Alright, welcome everyone to another Friday night dev stream, devlog, whatever you want to call it. We're here to have some fun. Last week we were working on boss animations. I think this week we're going to start implementing it into Godot finally. I wanted to do a bit of that off camera, but I haven't had a chance to, so we get to do that together. How exciting. I also have Joseph B with me. Hi, Joseph.
This is the tired game developer
Yeah,
podcast.
this is the very tired developer in need of coffee developer, which is fine.
Yeah, I ordered food, but it's not going to be here for another 15 minutes.
Oh, that's forever away. That's forever away. So I realized last time, right while we were streaming, that I made these two different sprite sizes, but I want them on the same sprite sheet, so I think I'm gonna have to just put them together. So let's see, how do I want to do that? To put them together?
I mean that's what to start with all that.
Well, I could technically leave them separate, but I think it's going to be a pain in the butt in Godot. Probably easier if I don't have them separate, I think.
I wouldn't say a pain in the butt. It would be harder, but it's pretty easy to do animation stuff in Godot. No matter how wrong you do it.
That's true.
Different sizes, different color palettes, different... you could have a 3D model for one frame if you wanted.
That's true, I could. That's true, I could. I just want to watch this again, because...
I canceled my order.
Uh-oh. Now you're gonna starve to death. Oh, I forgot. I didn't actually make the... I didn't make the vines that are hanging down. That's okay, I don't need to do that tonight. I still have to make the bomb that he throws, or whatever, shoots as well.
Are you just gonna do a palette swap for that?
Yeah, essentially. I thought about maybe changing the size depending on how it looks, but we'll try it with just a palette swap first. We'll see how it looks. Okay, I guess I'm going to export. Oops, no, not export. I'm already winning at this. Export sprite sheet. Output file.
And then I keep getting notifications from like my email, text message, and the actual app that my food's been canceled. Just in case I didn't get
like a string of cancellations.
They're gonna send a delivery guy, knock on my door to let me know that they canceled my order.
You know, just to play it safe, probably a good idea.
Yeah, you know, they wouldn't want a nasty review from me.
Oh boy, oh boy. I just realized I didn't visible layers all frames. I think that's fine. Dead Captain. We're gonna go with Dead Captain 2. I'm gonna put these together in Photoshop because that's actually gonna be easier. Export hey. I've been wanting to work on this all week and it's just been so nutso. Because I wanted to have these animations ready to go so we could actually do some coding. Because I wanted to code with you, like, with me. With me.
I get what you're saying.
This guy's got, like, the most animations by far. Or most frames, I should say. Well, most animations and most animation frames. Both of those are true statements. How much? What size? Well, 64 by 64. 64 times 2 is 128. Let's change the grid size.
Are you manually merging the two animations?
I will, well, sort of. Because I'd have to copy and paste it in a sprite. I'm pretty sure. Unless there's something magic that you know that I don't know. I'm just having a moment where I can't think. There we go. Grids. 64 by 64. View. I'm also going to convert this into not just one long strip. So there's also that. 2, 3.
Is there like an efficiency for that, or is it just an organization thing you like doing?
It's more for my personal sanity, because scrolling through, like, the thumbnail for this is kind of ridiculously tiny.
Gotcha. Yeah.
12, 13, 14, 15.
See, as a programmer, I just export it and I never ever look at it.
You're like, that's good. Ship it. How many frames is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There was definitely a faster way to do that than I just did, but that's okay. So 32 divided by 2 is 15, 16. 2, so 4, 4, 4, 4. Now I have to make sure how am I going to make sure that I'm not buggering this up? So when I move them, I'm going to lose track of where... where he is. Wow, my brain is just not working tonight. I'm doing this very inefficiently.
I'm still unsure what you're doing in Photoshop.
Well, see, I have to take these guys, move them into this same sprite sheet. But they're 32 by 32.
Why didn't you just combine it in Sprite?
I should have done that to begin with, which I didn't. And now it's gonna be more of a pain in the butt in Sprite to do it. At least I think so.
Control C, Control V every frame, or center it.
Maybe there's a better way we can do this.
And then in the future, if you need to make changes.
Yeah, like this is only 5 frames. This is only 5 frames. Okay, all right. All right. You in?
You're gonna have to copy paste anyhow.
Yeah. Okay. Alt N. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. I need one more. Frame 5. Oh no, frame 6. Then I'm gonna delete these. I wonder if there's a way to like. Oh, I could. Look at that. And I just have to move them all over. Which will they let me move all of them?
Do it.
Did.
Yeah.
Alright. That was a lot easier than Photoshop.
And you should be able to, I think you can export by group, right, as well?
Yeah, I technically could if I wanted to.
Instead of like moving around.
Title. Jump. I mean, I can still export it as a sheet, but maybe I can control the rows. Let's try. Export sprite sheet. I don't know if I can.
Go to layout.
Constraints.
Go to sheet type. Sheet type.
Oh, by rows.
Oh,
I think that's fine, but fixed number of columns. That's what I can do. So,
okay.
Fixed number of columns. What did I say? 16, but I added 5 frames. So that would be 18, 19, maybe? Yeah, that would work.
Go to sprite. What's in sprite? I feel like there's a way you should be able to like have it by group.
Oh, like I can, yeah. You can do it by the tags if you want. But I don't want like 30 different sheets. I want it all as one sheet.
There's split tags. Click split tags.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. That's interesting. Do I want to do that though? I mean, I could. Let's do 8. Or even less. 7? No. That makes a third row of that. That's nice. There, that's way better. Alright. A-Sprite wins again.
Almost like it was made for this.
Almost. Alright. Wonderful. So now we can go to Godot, I suppose. Oh wait, I have to copy the image over and stuff. Let's put that in TetraForce. Am I even on the right branch? I don't even know. That shows how much I've been working on this. Which feels bad.
I have to relearn Git.
Yeah.
From scratch. I have to relearn GD script from scratch.
I've forgotten it all. I'm on General Bugs, but I think General Bugs is taking care. It's not.
Oh, I think you need to make a new one, right?
I think I already. I thought I already made one. Hold on.
Did you do any code or work or anything? I'm not sure what else.
No, but I thought I still made him. But maybe I didn't. I guess I didn't.
I hate when that happens.
I'm super organized tonight. Alright, so we're going to go... What would he be? Enhancement? Monster? What should I label this?
Enhancement / works. Feature / works.
Dead. Captain. New branch. Oh, from master. There we go. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Hello chat, you're stuck with me now.
Ugh. Sorry, my one dog. My one dog wanted my attention. And I am by myself tonight. There is nobody else here. Okay, what am I trying to do? So we need to add a new folder.
You need to add the PNG file,
Yeah.
then
So let's
start creating the other stuff.
new folder. Dead. Are we using? I don't even know what we're doing for naming conventions here. Dead captain.
Oh, we kind of do. It's like lowercase and underscores.
Yeah. Okay. The Siki bush has an underscore.
Only sometimes an underscore, apparently.
Well, that's where I get confused. I like underscores. I'm a fan of underscores.
Yeah, I like underscores. Especially for naming things, like in file directories.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any language I don't use underscores, like lowercase with underscores.
Yeah, I'm the same. I prefer that myself.
For class names and functions, I'll use like Pascal and camel case because that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Unless it's Python, and then the standards are different, but
I'm gonna have to
every language has its own standards.
I'm gonna have to start looking at more Python stuff.
Actually.
I'd like to know more Python. Alright, so I just plunked him in there. Beautiful. So let's make a new node. It's a new node. What do we normally make them? Kinematic? I don't pay attention. Yeah.
Yeah. Entities are kinematic. Yep, so it should be right there.
And then we want.
I think for this guy, we actually want. You'll be making a. The enemy script should be able to attach an enemy script.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do that. You're right.
Sorry, I might be getting ahead of myself here.
That's all good.
I need that food. As soon as I get that food, I'm gonna like 180.
You'll be 100% back on cue. Okay, so how many horizontal frames did I make this again? 8? Is that what I said? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8. And then how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. It's 8 by 8. Classy.
I love it when it works out that way.
I totally did it on purpose.
And then you need collision shape.
So I'm gonna need a network object on this bad boy. Network object. And then I guess collision shape 2D.
Yep.
And an animation player.
No, actually, I don't think you will need an animation player. But actually, things are different because this is a boss. This is the first boss. But yeah, go ahead. Add the collision shape. And after, we'll start doing the new things as soon as that's set up.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Remember how? Let's go to the docks.
The docks.
The docks, because it's gonna be your friend here.
I don't remember how to do that.
Online. Go to GitHub. Then you go to the wiki tab. Then there is a boss controller API.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I know what. I for some reason I thought you were talking about like Godot docs.
Oh, not Godot. No, not.
R get.
R docs.
R docs. Where's the wiki? Oh, there it is. I'll move this over to the screen here. All right.
The boss controller.
Oh, boss controller.
So looking at the diagram, remember how the boss controller system works. But the boss controller is its own node that controls a bunch of entities.
Right.
In this case, kinematic body would not be the head of the scene. The head of the scene
should be
would
this.
be the boss controller, and underneath that would be the entity of the actual enemy. Okay,
so how do we attach that? Is that with an extends?
Yeah. So I would change the node type of kinematic body to
yeah.
a Node 2D.
Oh, this is Node 2D.
Because it's just a node. It doesn't. I don't even think it has to be a Node 2D. It just that's what's easy for placing it in a 2D map. And then create a kinematic body underneath it.
Okay.
And put all the sprite, the network object, and the collision shape 2D in that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would have done this very weird. Oops.
And then the kinematic body 2D, give it the script. I think enemy. I think you can just give it the script enemy. The bottom. So go to the back.
Yeah, I think I know. I think like so the bat just extends enemies. So that would I just not do the same thing here? Essentially,
no extending enemy, because you just need a generic enemy. The script to manage the movement and all that stuff. That's actually not part. That's not part of the entity code. It's part of the controller code. So you can just on the kinematic body 2D go to the script there and just add a normal enemy.gd script.
Okay. Entities, enemies, enemy.gd. And load. Okay.
There you go. Now for the dead captain, the root node, this is where you create the new script for the dead captain.
Okay.
It's going to extend bosscontroller.gd.
Bosses. Captain, open, extends.
This is the point where I pull up the docs myself. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, right. Like it feels like months ago, even though it wasn't that long ago. But it feels like it.
It's 21 days ago,
so
it was a little bit.
Can I just type in boss control? I don't need to have the full.
You can just do extends boss controller.
Does it have to have the underscore still?
Just.
Oh, right there. It popped up. Unless I misclick, of course. There we go. Okay. I guess I should save him. Save scene as entities, bosses, dead captain, save. All right.
My food is here in seconds.
Woo! Seconds.
But okay. So the first thing you should do is in the ready. If it's not the network host. So funk ready. Wait, this is something we actually had to
yeah, you can't put it in ready.
Or is this something
you can't have the if network host is because it loads before.
What's the workaround that we did with this? Oh, I apparently fixed it. File changes. This is example. Example boss. Okay. Or did I? Okay. This is you can put it in process. I guess.
Where the hell did he go?
I mean, this stuff can be implemented anyway, no matter like whatever way you want.
Funk.
I did it. Example that doesn't work.
So if hold on here, this one, right? Is that what you're trying to do? Is this if not network is map host?
That's the exact thing. Just put that at the top of processed.
Yeah. Okay.
And get rid of the is dead because it's not part of it.
You're right. You don't care about that.
Okay. So let's. Are you familiar with enums?
Not particularly.
Okay. So there's this thing called an enum. very, very, very complicated. Okay, it's a variable
Oh, hold
that
the phone. Hold the phone. Tom is making candy.
when you type the variable, it replaces the variable with a number. I know, very complicated. It's very useful because you can group these variables together in an enum. In my sample, I have created an enum called stages, and this is what I suggest you do. For like a state machine.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. So are we? You want to do a match? Is it a match statement that you're doing?
Go actually open up the sample boss.gd, even though I know it's kind of borked.
It is borked, but we can still use it. Where's my bosses? Right there. I'm so blind right now. It's right in front of my face. Sample boss.
Me too. So if you notice right here, right there, enums, stages.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Up a little higher, line 48.
Oh, yeah.
So it's literally setting inactive is 0, vulnerable is 2. That's literally what it is. Then in the match statement, it looks at the current stage and tries matching it.
Gotcha.
So the default state for stage for every single boss is 0.
Yeah.
That's why I had it inactive there.
Yeah.
I suggest creating an enum in that captain and creating and just it's a really easy way to just write out all your stages and give them a name.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's do that. So is this in ready that technically? You have it way down there, but it's technically with ready?
48?
Yeah, 48.
Not in a function.
It's at the root. Oh, that's different.
So are you familiar with constants? Have you used constants at all?
A little bit, but not a lot.
Oh, it's literally just a constant. So I would put that up before ready even.
Oh, okay.
The only reason I didn't was because I had like
you were noting it. Okay, so I accidentally closed. Hold on, I accidentally closed. Yeah. Oh, there it is. So, I guess I want another. Let's go back to the boss description, shall we? Issues, milestones, or per milestone 5.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be working on Tetra tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do normal enemies tomorrow. I'll be doing some of the easier stuff, but
I mean, the bosses.
Yeah, I think once we talk through this tonight, I'll be fine. I could probably keep going on him too, but okay.
Oh yeah, you have literally stages written out there. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go grab my food one second.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so stage 0 is the neutral one. Stage 1, I don't know what I want to call it though. I don't want to name it. Attack, I suppose. Oops. Equals 1. Stage 2 is vulnerable, so that's the same. Stage 3, get away from player. So we're gonna call this, let's see, what makes sense to call getting away? Escape? Oops, I can spell. Escape equals 3. And then stage 4 is death. That's easy. Death equals 4. Okay.
My awakening will occur momentarily.
My energy will be restored.
Okay, let's just see, where were we at?
Yeah, check over these enums.
Enums, okay. Yeah. So in physics process, all you have to do is create a after line 18.
Yeah.
Create a match statement for self at current stage.
How would you write that?
Current. It should pop up when you press dot.
Oh, dot
C.
C. Current stage.
Exactly.
And this is because I'm extending the boss controller. That's why it knows this variable, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
So then you can do colon.
my brain was CSS for a second there. I was like, different code, different code.
Oh, not curly bracket.
Not curly bracket. I've been doing so much web development. Ah.
And then stages.
Stages.
Then dot the name of the stage you want to
Start with
coding.
Inactive, I suppose. And then a colon again. Yeah. And then for now, I think let's just 2, 3, 4, technically 5. Attack. Vulnerable. Escape. And death. Alright. How should we start this? What's the best way to tackle this? Or would you rather I do animation while you eat?
No, I don't mind either way. Okay, so let's think about this. So, do we have what's the flow of this? Like,
So technically, the idea would be you activate the boss or like the enemy statue. And that would essentially the idea is that he should drop down from the ceiling. So, he would technically be off camera. Of course, this is a bad example, but he'd be off camera and drop down from off the camera until he gets to his 0-0 or whatever. So essentially, there'd be an offset, and he would drop down to the 0-0, if that makes sense. And then from that, he would turn it into his attack state, I believe.
yeah, let's make it a little simpler. Start.
Okay.
Let's get the literal flow of these stages into each other.
Right, which I think don't we have pretty drawings for that, sort of? Or kind of writing. I guess I have it all in writing here.
Oh, like, let's like for example, the inactive stage should trigger the active stage. Or I didn't see exactly what you had there.
Yeah, stage 0 should activate stage 1.
So let's just code exactly that. Like, obviously it's going to be processed, so it's all it's like immediately. But just so it's like there and you kind of have it visible for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Just kind of code out that map.
Okay. So how would we tackle that?
So to set the stage, you can use self.set_stage.
Self.set stage. And then
you just tap
attack like this?
You do stages.attack.
Oh, stages.attack. Gotcha. And then this one would technically be like if this is just made up for now, but radius is equal true.
What is like a comment or like a dummy variable or something?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was doing. Let's just go var radius for now. Set stages. Oh, this is interesting. So sorry. So like if the player is within the radius, he should swing his sword technically. And then he would go to vulnerable. So this is vulnerable. But else, I guess he'd go to escape. Because he's going to throw bombs. So he's either going to swing his sword or he's going to throw bombs.
Okay, so then it would be. Oh, it would be if. It'd be if stage vulnerable, else throw bombs, and you just do like a pass with a comment, throw bombs or something.
So okay, throw bombs. But then he should
They should stay.
Oh.
Attack. I think you might want a sword attack stage and a bomb stage.
Yeah, maybe that would make. Does that make sense to do it that way? To add 2 more stages essentially, or do you want those to stay?
Because they're different. They're different states.
Yeah.
Stages are kind of like just states. It's
Yeah. Okay, so should we add 2 states then? Does that make sense to add the 2 states? Because see how I had it written here? If distance from player, commence aerial throw of bombs, random number, blah blah blah, change to stage 3, which is get away from the player. If close to the player, it swings the sword, but it becomes vulnerable.
Okay.
And then
I think is that it should be like an attack, and there should be both a sword and a bomb stage maybe.
okay. Should I add? Should I put them numerically after the attack? Would that make sense, or does it? Or should I put them?
In theory, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But you know.
Technically,
you don't even have to set equals. Like you can get rid of. You can just do bomb. You don't have to do bomb equals 3 or whatever. You can just do bomb comma.
Oh really? Okay.
The only one that has to be equal to 0 is the first one. And that's not an enum thing, that's a boss controller thing.
Right.
Inactive is always 0.
So like that then. Okay, so this is gonna go stage sword. Oh, no, what am I doing? Sorry. If radius equals true, this will be stage sword. Else, set stage bomb. And then now we need to add 2 more of. Let's just do this. So this will be sword. And this will be bomb. So this will be set stage vulnerable. This will be set stage escape.
I definitely think, especially now that seeing those 2 going down separate trees completely, it does make sense to split them there.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Chad. Thank you for liking the boss spread. Appreciate it.
Hello, chat.
Look at all the friends we have tonight. Tom is making candy. That's what we need. We just need candy for energy.
I have soup now.
You have soup now. I mean, you can have candy with soup, can't you? Is that not a thing?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a salty soup person. I know
salty soup. Yeah,
my thing.
Bomb, because he throws bombs. Okay, so vulnerable is going to cycle back to
Right.
Stage 3. So get away from player. So vulnerable is going to go to here. Escape is going to go to attack. And then death is death.
There's a fun thing here that is showing you a missing piece of your logic. You get to death.
Yeah. So what do we do in this? Because in this case, it's not really.
What do you want death to? How do you want to get to death? Oh, actually, here.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Step back out. And click on dead captain on in the editor. Go back to Godot.
Oh, go back to Godot. Okay, sorry.
There's a little fancy thing I made to handle this.
Ooh!
Go to captain. Not the kinematic body, the boss controller.
Boss controller. Do I actually have to open it?
Should be like you should be able to just select. Oh, maybe you need a save.
Oh.
Oh no! If you select the dead captain and then in the inspector. There you go. To managed entities. Set that to 1.
Oh.
That's the current stage. You want that to be 0.
Oh yeah.
The size of managed entity. That's what you want to be 1.
You want this to be? Oh, okay.
And
oh, I
assign
see.
That kinematic body, which is the enemy.
And hit OK. Okay.
Now, that entity is going to be registered with the boss controller, which means that there are signals that will now pop off once it happens to that entity. If that entity's killed, or if it's damaged, there will be a signal emitted by the boss controller.
Oh.
What you do is you can give the set the stage to death when the entity is killed. So that would be something you set on ready.
Right here?
Is you would it's a signal. Just like any other signal.
Yeah, so it would emit signal. All entities killed?
All entities killed or entity killed. There's only one here, so they both
entity
will do
killed.
The same thing.
Yeah. So I guess I don't have to call this signal because it's probably in here already.
Signal you want connect, sorry.
Oh yeah. Connect.
Self
dot connect. Entity killed. What am I missing here? How would I get it to call the stage death then?
You need to pass it a function.
Oh yeah, so okay, so that's not different. Okay, sorry, I gotcha. Function. What should we call it?
An entity killed.
Okay. Oops. No! What am I doing? There's my curly brackets again.
really wanting to centered div.
Which is so much fun to do. Have you ever tried a centered div before?
Painfully. So
why is that look wrong? Is that right?
The go connect function takes in the string of the name for the signal, an object that to call, and then a string for the function, the name of the function to call. So you need the second parameter for self.connect has to be self, and then the third would be on entity killed, but in quotes.
Right. I was like, that doesn't look right. Oh, I guess I still need that, but I don't need these. I don't know why.
You don't need that. Your function at the bottom does not have that.
Oh yeah, why do I have it?
The bottom or they just have to be the same.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm forgetting all this. It's been a while.
Now the function on line 41 actually has a parameter. It has 2 parameters. It has the first is the killer, and then comma the entity.
So do you want me to actually call it that? So like killer and entity?
Call it whatever you want, but that's what I call it on the back end. So.
Okay, let's just keep it the same.
There you go. You have the killer, which is an entity, and the entity that was killed, which is the kinematic body 2D. Okay. At that point, you can just do set stage.
So self set stage. Death. And were you queuing free? Yay, boss defeated.
I had that commented out. Yeah, so it just didn't do anything.
Oh, I see.
It's up to you. It doesn't have to do anything. You can delete itself if you want it to delete itself.
Because how
At
is...
that point, the entity is going to be gone.
Yeah, I think... I'm trying to remember. We technically don't kill the enemies, but the boss is like one time. So once the boss is dead. Set dead. Yeah, see... They just go to 0-0. And hide them. So...
And that's fine as long as you don't respawn. What caused them to respawn? Not just re-entering the dungeon, so like resetting it?
Yeah, resetting the map.
Do we not want that?
No, we want the boss to be a one-time thing, and then that gets... We actually want the death of the enemies to be saved in the state, so that when you save the game, they don't come back.
Oh, that's easy. Then just do that and ready. If have a variable for has defeated boss or something that's synced, and then on ready, if that's true, just set the state to death.
Okay, so yeah, that would just be something that loads in there. I guess, so... Does it make sense to queue free then?
I don't think it matters either way.
I mean, we can start with that. We can always play with it, I suppose.
It might make sense to leave it.
As this?
Because, like, debug... I wouldn't change enemy code at all.
No, I wasn't going to change that.
Queue free the captain? Oh, yeah, I don't think it... I think the only thing you'd have to do... maybe? Just... so it wouldn't be there. Well, yeah, you can do that, actually.
If we have to change it, we'll change it.
Yeah, what I was thinking is instead you could delete the actual entity and leave the boss controller alive, but that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, that doesn't really matter.
That should work.
That should work. Okay.
In fact, you can probably test just killing it right now.
Let's try.
It should die. And then just like spam the randomly change the state to garbage, but
string right there. Oh. I'm too lazy to do things. Let's copy this. So we want bosses. Dead captain. Dead captain. Hopefully that works.
The dead captain is okay. He's in his own folder.
Yeah, I figured make each of them in their own folder. Oh, he's like right in the stupid spot though. Well, he got hurt anyways. Let's move him to a not stupid spot.
He was definitely getting damaged there. I don't know what was going on with the animation. Not sure if something has to be implemented for that or...
I'm not... Well, I haven't done any animation yet, so obviously it's not going to be animated, but... He should die though, shouldn't he?
I know with the flashing. So if you look at the HP, he's down to half.
Oh yeah. Half. But then he doesn't take damage again. He doesn't seem to leave his damage state.
Yeah, which is something with enemy and not with the What does how does Bat handle that?
Well, let's place it. I guess it's not gonna. Hold on. He's only got half a health. Let's go to. Do I have the sneaky bush open or something like that? Oh, the smash. Oh, his health isn't set there. He's got more health though. Where am I trying to go? Entities, enemies, smash room. So his max health is 1.5. So I don't know why. Like when you place him, he will just.
If you select you're breaking up for me. I'm not sure how the stream. Let me check
Oh.
in the stream. Stream looks fine. Don't know why you're breaking up for me on Discord.
That's weird. Discord's just being lame.
You reconnect. Oh. You do something. So I'm going to Texas.
Do.
Hopefully that makes it better. I was still connected to Texas.
Oh. You think that'd be better, but maybe not.
It's like body 2D.
Sorry, what's that?
The kinematic body 2D and the inspector there. Is
Uh,
there anything?
max
there
health
that
1,
looks like that?
damage. No, it shouldn't be.
Oh.
Why is he...
Debugging enemy?
Well, it's weird because the normal enemies are fine.
Yeah. Probably some dependency that
Yeah, that's not being...
that has with like the map. Is what it is. Though I thought I fixed that.
I don't even know where to begin to check for something like that.
Yeah, it has map. Okay, where is random direction? Oh. Need to. This is an entity, part of the entity code.
Oh, that makes sense because the player has the same code. Is that why? Because it's not properly extending from entity?
It should be. Actually, just change instead of doing enemy, change it to entity. Kinematic body 2D.
Change this to entity? Or, it is entity.
No.
Oh.
Get change the script on the kinematic body 2D.
Oh. I see.
Not the enemy script.
Yeah. This one. So disconnect, reconnect. And you said entity?
Just entity.
Where is that?
There on your screen.
Oh, I'm blind. Jeez. Load. Okay.
See if that makes any difference.
Let's see what happens. Actually, that kind of makes more sense. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. No, guess same problem.
Weird. Here, okay, so let's trace this back. It's done.
Should I change it back to enemy, you think?
Oh, you have to call loop damage.
Oh,
so
in ready. Or no, not ready.
uh,
Physics process.
physics process.
Yeah.
So to do that, actually, I think this would make sense doing it in a boss controller. Would it make sense to do in boss controller?
Loop movement, loop
Verify
damage.
that. If there's a place for that. I don't. Yeah, there's a place for that. So in that process, is there? There isn't. Okay, so in physics process, do for entity. So yeah, that's right. Actually, here, let me open up. Remember that VS Code thing I was showing you?
Yeah.
Go to your folder for your TetraForce directory. Right click, open with code.
Okay, 1 second. Which one do you want me to open? Boss controller?
Just open your TetraForce directory. All the way up, and then right click on like some blank space there, like at the bottom.
Yeah.
Open with code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I trust. I am the author, for crying out loud. You have Docker installed on your system. Do I need to do anything with that?
Not right now, at least.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay. And then you want to click on the share button there, on the left.
Live share?
And share. And okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let me do it.
That's not a great link to have on stream.
Nope.
Luckily, so you should just have to invite send that to me, and
Yeah.
we'll be good.
All right.
Luckily, luckily, if someone does try posting that in, it won't just like
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, exactly. Not to mention, once I close it, it's only they can join it again.
I don't want the. I don't open. Sorry. Join.
And I mean, if someone wants to join and actually, code for us.
That's no issue with that.
I'm totally okay with that.
Okay, so I have access to all your code now. Ha 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 ha.
Ah, don't hack me.
Bosses, dead captain, G. Okay.
Hold on, I want to get this back on screen. How can I do that? Can I have people see what's going on?
You can move the VS Code window over now.
Yeah. How do I get back to where I can see you?
I think if you just
Where's
click
the
on
code?
me. Yeah, and the participants there.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Now everyone can see you doing things. Look how fancy this is. Technology. I'm not hacking it now. Alright, Tom, let's see what you're made of.
Yeah. So for entity, and there's the self.managed. Let me do this here. Is it? No, that's not it. Here's it. So in here, you can do entity dot loop. What was it? Loop movement.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, loop movement and loop damage.
So you do that. So what that's doing is that's obviously it's a for loop. You know what a for loop is.
Yeah.
But self.managed entities is all those entities that you selected at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's what those are. It's them like loaded and fully configured for interacting with the boss of the type entity.
Right. So did you hit save on that? Oh yeah, reload. Yep. Let's. Oh, you actually did this. Okay. That's weird. Crap. What was I gonna say? I got so enamored that I was gonna say something. Now whatever. Let's try it. Haha! There's no death animation, but that's okay. He's cube freed. Nice.
Yeah, it's because probably because it's creating the death animation and then immediately deleting it.
That's quite possible. Actually, let's just get rid of cube free and see what happens.
You have to put something there.
Oh, of course I do.
That you pass.
Oh no, just straight up doesn't. That's because I think we're still. That's what I was like. We're still extending entity and not enemy. I think if I made it enemy, he would.
Oh, try setting it to enemy.
Enemy. No, I guess not. So if I... Oh, I'm still extend entity here.
Look into... I can...
Oh no, that's fine.
Code. Well, I think it's a little good.
I think I have to set dead still on enemy. Because set dead... Because there's check for death.
Oh, do you just have to call, like, check for death on damage or something?
Maybe. We'll see. It says if health... Oh no, where is check for death being called? I think that's when it's...
Being called an enemy. Called an entity?
Yeah, I think it's being called an entity.
It's being called an entity. Yeah, loop damage with hit stun is equal to 1. If you go to the enemy script.
Yeah.
And you put a breakpoint at line 33.
Right here. There it is.
And then go smack that guy.
Smack him.
Okay, that's good. Continue. Which is just at the bottom. The right, all the way to the right there. Right.
Oh, this one here?
Nope, not that one. All the way on the right of that.
Oh, I see.
Section. Yeah.
Continue.
I'm just gonna smack him again.
It didn't happen that time.
Why didn't it happen that time?
That's interesting.
So damage is still occurring. I wonder, go to remote. On the left.
Left. That one.
Scene. And you find the dead captain.
Yeah.
Oh, select the kinematic 2D in there.
Yeah.
What's his...
Health is at 0.
Hit stun.
Oh, hit stun. At 10.
Okay.
So if I hit him, does it go up again? Or does it go up more? Oops.
That should be going down every tick.
Oh
No
yeah, and
matter
it's not.
what.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh. Was the boss controller bug maybe?
Can I check for death?
Oh,
So
maybe that is. Now. Try it now. I know you haven't seen anything change. Just try it now.
There's
I
some.
made code changes on your system. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Aha! Oh, but he's still.
The slime all over again.
Yeah, that was the exact same problem that the slime had.
Why does it do that? I guess it's just setting it to be invisible.
Yeah, that's all it is. And what most
What you could do is in the boss control in the dead captain.gd.
Yep. I could set this to be
on line 47.
Yeah.
Or before or after, do entity.qfree.
How do I spell Q?
UE_free. There you go.
Stupid word. Try that.
Try that.
Oh, I didn't like that. We could. You could.
Oh! I see. See, I was right, but I was also wrong.
Isn't that great?
Now run it. It'll work.
We don't really know what's happening, but there's stuff happening. Oh. Now he didn't explode again. So I feel like in the stage death, you could do the same thing as set dead.
Oh, okay. I know. Go to do self at where it's being deleted. Let me just do.
I just think it's not setting dead properly. It's not calling that function. Which is interesting because the enemy death should happen.
What else? Okay.
Because enemy death does set dead, and then set dead should hide him and get rid of all of the physical aspect of him. Do.
I have a possible solution here.
Excellent. All about them solutions. Oh, so maybe next week, or maybe not next week, but maybe the week after that, depending on how much I get done. I'm building a really fun light box for above like a desk, so I'll have fancy lighting. So I might be glowy next week.
Pretty cool. So instead of doing Q free, do self.remove entity and pass that entity.
In the same place here, or in the stage's death?
Self.
Dot. Remove.
That's why. Remove underscore entity. It's just not showing up.
Okay.
Open parentheses and pass it entity.
And isn't declared in current class.
Oh, go to boss controller. Just open that up in there.
Ah, it's not open.
Just needs to be refreshed. I have a typo.
Oh. Hello?
Yeah, and then just.
Did it fix them? No? Yeah, there you go. That seemed to do it. Just had to save it.
Particles, but aside from that.
Yeah, because I think, like, I feel like it's not going to... It's not calling... It was calling... We had it calling set dead or whatever.
Oh, I think I'm let me look at
The enemy... this function should be getting called. And it don't... Now it's not.
Yeah. Well, it needs like a... Yeah. So here is the solution for it. I'm gonna plop it in there for you.
Okay. Okay. I'm out of coffee. That's pretty sad.
That should do it. Give it a play.
Yeah!
So if you go to deadcaptain.gd, you can see what I did. It is I'm not a big fan of it, but it works.
Oh, you yielded it. You did a yielded.
It just needs a second to call it.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay, interesting.
It does it.
Well, self-set stage. So, just out of curiosity, is there a reason why you're putting this in here and not in death? Like, what's the point? Is there any point to this stage if it's being called here?
I'm guessing, so death could be... The thing with death is called every single frame.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, that's like the game loop. Like, the boss loop.
Yeah.
You could put it in there since it's technically an endpoint and it's like... Well, it's not destroying itself anymore, so... Couldn't put it in there because it'll try destroying itself every frame, or every physics frame.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it's not there.
So, do we even need this stage then, really?
No. Well, you need the stage as like an enum, and it needs to be set to it because it just needs to be set to
something,
a do nothing stage.
Gotcha.
But
this could be yeah, because at some point, like, this is the part that you want to be saved as a state, right? Like, this is where you would call the whatever to set a state so it could save it.
Well, I would go even better, make a variable, like a Boolean variable, and just that Boolean variable, and then have that Boolean variable be a state in the network.
I was gonna say, should you make it a set get then? In other words, is what you're saying?
No. I'm saying.
Oh no, it just needs to. Yeah, you're right. It just needs to be in here on enter properties. Yeah. Okay. And that'll save then. And that'll be persistent, I suppose, as well.
So now the big thing is just setting up the animations.
Yeah.
And then
and actually having
setting up the tracks between
stages. Yeah, which I can probably manage not too bad, I think. So now at this point it's basically just doing like a normal enemy, just a bunch of enemies in one enemy. So cool. Well, very, very cool. That's almost perfect timing. I had to go in like 5 minutes. So that's great. Well, look at that. We have a boss that's not too exciting yet, but he's there. Check him out. He's huge. I might make his hitboxes touch smaller.
So Tom, Chad, you guys going to be making a new PR with your own bosses here pretty soon?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
picked all that info up. I wasn't confusing in the slightest, I'm sure.
No, especially with the background coding. That was totally clear as...
Yeah, with the, like...
totally clear.
You will have to commit bosscontroller.gd, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's true. That was interesting.
I
He was... I killed... Hold on here, I'm just gonna check something. I killed him, but I hurt myself? Or maybe I just hurt myself before. Oh, I see. His hitbox takes... I'll have to tweak
still
that.
Technically there for 0.4 seconds.
Yeah, that's right. I'll have to tweak. I'll tweak it. It probably doesn't even need to be 0.4. Do you think it needs to be 0.4? Oops.
0.4 works, so you can play with it.
Oh, we'll play with it. Oh yeah, that's too fast. Did you try? Oh, you didn't test it with the other speeds, right? Okay, 0.2 managed.
Actually, I wonder if there's a way to get rid of that. Yeah.
We have 3 minutes if you want to give it a go.
Let's see, speedrun.
Is there any worry about this can I call boss controller logic if not map host bug? Oh, no, not found animation player.
Let's just say no for now.
Oh, I see. It's looking for an animation player. For anim.
Yeah, try it now. Actually, get rid of the yield even.
Oh, you left that in there? Okay, 1 second.
I left that in.
You know, I'll just, oh yeah, I was gonna say I'll just comment it out. I won't delete it. Let's not be destructive now.
Oh crap! It's not gonna work.
Oh.
I'm stupid. Like called a function and then after I deleted the entity. Okay, try now.
Nope.
That is. Wait, let me look. Enemy source. Enemy. Okay. If I do. How about now? Try.
How about now? Yep. Whatever you did, whatever magic you just did, it worked.
So, pretty much what was happening was that I wasn't having enough time to call enemy death. So, what I just did is when you remove an entity, it just calls enemy death.
There we go. Oh, I see.
Before it deletes it.
Yeah, it calls enemy death. That works. That totally is fine. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Did that actually work? Yeah, it looked like it worked. I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we're good. There we go! Now he just needs to fight back. Sweet.
Yeah. And I need to do the health bar.
I suppose that one thing that I thought of, he shouldn't... if I want to override his ability to take damage... well, maybe I won't do that.
You can just set invulnerable to, like, 1. Oh, it's gonna look weird with the animation. For now, you could just have it look weird with the animation. Let's see, is there another way to get around that? It's done. Oh, just set, vulnerable equals for the entity dot invulnerable during that in the loop for the wherever he's invulnerable, set the for entities entity dot invulnerable equal 1.
Okay, sorry. So where, like, in this 4?
2. Do entity dot invulnerable.
Entity dot invulnerable.
and set that to like 2. Right?
So,
Anything greater than 1. So,
is equal to, I don't know, let's just say 2 for the fun of it.
try that. He should no longer be able to damage him.
Is
In,
that because of loop damage though? Is it overriding that?
in loop damage.
Oh.
Oh, invulnerable doesn't do anything. It's just a
Oh.
thing.
Oh, it's part of the group. That's why. I think if I added to group, add to
Oh, I
group
see.
invulnerable. Does that still work for him? That was something that I added. That's actually something I could.
Oh.
Oh, but he's still getting hurt.
Okay, let me do a thing.
Do.
And then
Yeah, how come adding to group doesn't actually work? Now that I think about it.
so entity will have to be refreshed. But if you do dot is vulnerable equals, you can set that true or false, and that'll do it. It needs some network stuff, but
in dead captain.
Yep.
So
Yep.
if as a separate if statement.
It'll be just do no, just set it over. Entity dot is vulnerable
dot is
it's capital. I'm using the same convention that was there, which is our every script is different. If you open up entity.gd, you'll see it.
Yeah, I'm like getting lost here. I'm getting lost here.
At the top.
At the very top.
That's an export val. At the top even more. Just close it. Right click on entity.gd on the left.
Yeah.
It's like a reload or soft reload. What if you do that? Or
no.
Or just close it and reopen it. Close entity and reopen entity.
Close. Entity.
Is line 10.
Line 10? Oh, okay. Did you rate that?
Set that.
Okay.
I wrote that.
Okay.
That's how it magically appeared there.
Okay, so is entity is
just set that false.
False.
I spelled it wrong.
Oops.
Copy it. Go to entity.gd, copy the.
Yeah. Vulnerable. You know, VUL.
I didn't even write it. There's something else called vulnerable in the script, and I copied the same spelling. If it's a typo, it's a consistent typo.
Okay.
That do it. 100% works in single player. Probably works in multiplayer. Tested.
Oh, bye.
Okay. Well, that's not way to put it.
That's pretty funny. My brain is so fried right now. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm just curious.
Try now. Try now.
Try now. Did you change something?
Maybe.
There we go. Yeah, okay. And then, so if I change this back to true... There we go. So if can I call this in any of the stages if I want to? Like, I can do entity...
But to get
but
entity,
I can't.
Remember, entity is in the list of not managed entities. So you just have to do the 4 as well.
Oh, I see. So this I'd have to basically do 4 entity and managed entities down here as well. Okay. Gotcha.
Or you can just flush to 0 as well, but doing the for loop is a little safer.
Yeah.
But since you have 1, you know, you could kind of do whatever you want, because you could do self.managed entities, square bracket 0, close square bracket.
Oh, okay.
That would also that would also equal entity.
Okay. Okay. And so the managed entities, that's obviously a back-end thing of yours. Is that just like a dictionary that gets created?
It's a list.
It's a list? Oh, okay.
It's a list. So if you click on Dead Captain in the scene tree.
Yeah.
Click on the right.
Oh, yeah, right here. Oh, I see. This is where we're adding. This is the kinematic. So this is how you had, like, the multiple slimes. I understand now. Okay. I follow. I feel like I should, like, name this Dead Captain and this should be named something else.
You can name it. You can name Dead Captain Entity or name the Dead Captain, the root node Dead Captain Boss, and then Dead Captain underneath or something, you know, or controller, or you know.
Yeah, so this is controller, and we're gonna go with Dead Captain here. I like that. There. Yeah, so it'll be whatever controller at the top, and then that way we can be consistent. Dead Captain. I like it. Awesome. I think we're gonna call it here. This is perfect. So, thank you so much, Joseph, for walking me through that. I am starting to see very slowly how bosses are gonna work, but it's very exciting. It works really good. There's a lot more going on in the background, obviously, that Joseph B actually coded for the boss controller, so it looks like black magic. Not only that, but you're like coding in the background. That's awesome.
Yeah, you can open boss controller and peek at it a little bit.
Yeah.
See if you understand a little bit of it. If you have any questions about it.
Yeah, like I think I'll probably will end up exploring it more. Just as I work on this guy, and then that way I'll try and get my brain around a little bit more. But
like remove entity, that was something I added just now.
Okay.
When we were having issues with it.
Yeah. But it does look like it's working really good, so that's awesome. So now I just get to animate and actually make him a fun boss, which is really cool. That's actually it really does make it easy. Like you basically made it so that it's just a multiple enemies in one. Which is cool.
Yeah, it's multiple enemies in one with a built-in state machine.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very cool. I love it. So, but anyways, with that being said, that does it for this week's devlog. Join us again next week on Friday. I try and stream every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern-ish. You can also play this game. It's multiplayer. You can play with your friends. Go download it, TetraForce.io. The link is in the description. And come join our Discord and hang out with us. We've actually had quite a few newcomers on our Discord over the last few days. That was quite interesting to see. So come join us, hang out. Thanks, Tom, Chad, everyone else in chat for swinging by tonight. And
the game is a full 0 Indian rupees. 0 Indian rupees.
Zero dollar. Free and very open source and all that jazz. You can even see what's going on under the hood if you want.
Yeah. Also, yep. GitHub.com/LoudSmileStudios/TetraForce. I think you can find links to it on the website.
Yeah, just go to the website. It's got everything you need. Awesome, guys. Well, I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful night.